Come back, let's commence, shall we? This is the emerald weapon. I've been expecting you here over Orgia. Look, Father, this is the power of that we command. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Okay, what the fuck? There we go. Tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos. Ah, fuck. No, fuck me. Okay, am I going to survive this? Okay. A big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big fat tacos, a big. Do, 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 do. But it comes to this. But no matter what, I can't afford to lose. Oh god. No, even you can beat the Empire's finest. Ali, Alforest, this is goodbye. Rex, what are you what have you done? What is the meaning of this? Wait, that glow. Bear witness to the glory of the Empire. This is roulette. At the time of the invasion, could the synthetic... Oh, crap. Hello there, Tank Buster. Okay, okay. Ba-da. Yep. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da. 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 Yeah, yeah. Ba-ba-ba-man. Alright. so it ends. But why would Rex throw away his life for this? You are right. If I am even ever to learn the truth, I must concentrate on the task at hand. Of course, we do not need to wait for Sid's analysis to tell us whose combat data was used on this occasion. It galls me to think that my techniques and strategies could be so closely replicated. Nevertheless, the observations I made during the battle may yet prove useful. As a matter of fact, that was not the only information I was able to gather. I intercepted a signal that revealed the troops stationed here were permitted to withdraw, seemingly in return for the assisting the 7th Legion. They must have known that the Alliance would follow the Emerald weapon here sooner or later and made good their escape. Meaning, the way is now clear for Sid to inspect the War Machina's remains. We got here as soon as we could. Not that we could have done anything to prevent this tragedy. From what we know, it seems that the Emerald Weapon was M for Elm, a great deal more powerful than the previous two. If this is allowed to continue, who knows what sort of monstrosity the 7th Legion will conceive next. Nevertheless, Akira has once again proven herself capable of overcoming the worst the Empire has at its disposal. You may be relieved to hear that Kelstrom Obsidians was free of anything resembling a weapon. Unfortunately, it was also devoid of any useful leads, and we came away empty-handed. In all honesty, part of me wishes we had never found the Emerald weapon. Perhaps then, Rex would not have been forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. I only hope that he is finally at peace. We will do what we can to spare others from sharing his fate. I and the Ironworks will search this place from top to bottom for clues as to the 7th Legion's plans. Before that, allow me to sweep the area for booby traps and the like. I would not put it past the Imperials to have left a few surprises for us. Agree, I'll go with you. With that in mind, I'll begin my examination of the emerald weapon carefully, that is. Alforus, you knew all this time, didn't you? Milsandia and Rykon too. Everyone except me. And you, Rex. Yes, that's what the synthetic Arcite system is. The fusion between the pilot and core is the key to Oversoul. And unless we use it, we don't have a chance of being Father's newfound friends. They stand between us and the primals, without which the weapons will never reach their full potential. We thought uh, that if you knew the truth about Oversoul, you'd try to stop us. Of course I would. But what I don't understand is why all of you are so willing to give your lives for the weapon project. What is it all for? It all began the day Father left. Without his guidance, his protection, the Guardians lost any respect they once had for us. But their cruelty pales in comparison to Valen's. To him, conscripts like us are expendable commodities, an endless supply of test subjects for his twisted experiments. But no matter what they do to us, we will never lose hope. If it is the duty of the strong to lead the weak, we will become strong and protect those who cannot protect themselves. The weapon project will give us the strength we need. We will create a world where people like us can live without fear or persecution. We want you to see this new world for yourself, Ali, even if we must give our lives to make it a reality. But why me? The years spent serving the Empire have changed us all except you, Ali. Even after everything you've seen, you're still the caring, innocent girl we grew up with. More than any of us, you deserve a chance at happiness. That's what we all agreed. Ali, listen to me. Right now, the soldiers assigned to watch over us have been called away to the capital. Now is our chance to get you out of here. They don't. Then why don't you come with me? If Alforus and I were to run away now, they'd only force others to take our place. We can't let that happen. This is our way of upholding the ideals Father instilled in us. Our lives are a small price to pay for Roulette's freedom. No, how could you expect me to leave you behind? I won't do it. We will forever be at your side, Ali. Rex, take her to the holding cells. Oh, this is fucked up. No, let me go! So fucked up. The winner lives. The plan is to hand over the Kesrum to Father. Is that right? Yes, they'll take Ali into their custody before the Guardians return, while you will be free to pilot the Emerald weapon without her interfering. We can't let her hinder the completion of the weapon project. I'm counting on you, Alphonse. Don't let our sacrifice be in vain. Rex, have you forgotten what I told you? You mustn't use Oversoul. I can't lose you too. We both know I can't win without it, Besides, we need the combat data of the Emerald Weapon fighting at its peak. If we're to have any chance of perfecting the synthetic Orosite system, you know I'm not the sort to do things by halves. Forgive me, Rex. Don't you worry about me. If this is where I meet my end, I'll do it with a smile on my face. The rest is up to you, Alphonse. This is so fucked up. Fucked up. Gotta love Shadowbringers. This is the girl you spoke of, yes? She was locked in a cell, but I saw no harm in letting her out. I can't say for certain, but it seems she's been through quite an ordeal. No. Why, Rex? Why? Fucked up. Gaius, once we've extracted the core, we'll take it back to Turncliffe for analysis. Perhaps she should come with us. There's no harm in her staying here. God. Devera is taking care of Allie, but it may be some time until her nerves have settled. And the vision you witness is indeed true. Alphonse and Rex locked her away for her own safety. When she is ready, I would know more of what her brother hopes to achieve and why he must resort to such desperate measures. Allie's conditions has improved somewhat, but she remains in a state of shock. We will give her more time to recover. There was one other thing that I thought you should know. When we checked her for injuries, we saw that her back is covered in welts and bruises. Who did this to her? It seems she was subjected to beating on a regular basis. Judging by the varied stages of bruising, I dare say this was the work of her guardian masters. You speak as though you have seen this before. Seen? I have lived through it myself. I was born in rural 23 summers past. My mother was a local woman, but my father was a pure-blooded Garlean and a member of the occupying forces. Though I know very little about him, his rank afforded me imperial citizenship. His acknowledgement of our family's ties was the extent of the responsibility he took for bringing me into this world. Still, it is more than that than can be said for most of his ilk. My mother and I were shunned by the people of Rort, who treated us as badly as the Garlands did, if not worse. I thought that if I were to become an Imperial soldier, my position might somehow deter those who would cast scorn on my mother. If only out of fear, and so I joined the army. The acceptance I earned was but temporary, however, and my superiors were quick to blame any perceived shortcomings on my savage lineage, rather than waste time on official court martials. They administered their own form of corporal punishment. I was eventually assigned to the 12th Legion and fought under Xenos Jan Galvis in Alamigo. In the chaos that followed our defeat, I seized the opportunity to flee to work. While it was never much of a home, it was all I had, but nothing could prepare me for what awaited. My mother had for many years suffered from poor health and relied on medicine to keep her alive. In my absence, the Guardians had denied her treatment, claiming that it would be wasted on savages. By the time I could return to her side, there was naught I could do. There was nothing left for me in world. I would be punished for desertion if the Imperials discovered the reason for my return, and I was never accepted by my so-called countrymen to begin with. Shit, man. I ran as far as my legs could carry me. It was then that I met Gaius. So that is the truth of it. Other than a few scant details, I knew not of your past. It sickens me to think that I once fought under the same banner as such vile creatures. I had always believed it to be the duty of the strong to lead the weak. Yet, there are those who become drunk, overpowered, afforded by their station, and prey on the ones they should protect. Like a canker, this corruption has spread to every part of the empire. Even those with guardian blood, such as myself, are subjected to their cruelty. They hold particular contempt for the aura, an easy target for abuse, being so few in number. Perhaps, like me, Ali thought she would be spared such treatment once she joined the army. Alas. I only hope that with me, Ali can put the past behind her and make a new life for herself. But for now, all we can do is wait for her delirium to subside. It is Valdunion's turn to keep watch. Let's ask him if there has been any change. Though you have overcome the emerald weapon, it is hardly cause for celebration. Another young life cut short. Rex's death is on my hands, not yours. Would that this confrontation had been averted, but alas, it was not to be. I suppose you're here to ask about Ali. Is she well enough to speak with us? As her condition has improved somewhat, I would say so, provided you do not cause her any undue stress. Wait here. Ali, I'm sorry. What happened to Rex is. It was my fault. Melisandre and Rykon too. They died because of me and my foolish ambitions. Father, no. This cannot go on. Please, Ali. You must tell me all you know. Of course. First, I need to know what became of you and your siblings after we were parted. So much has happened. It seems like a lifetime ago. After your disappearance, we were all assigned to a newly reformed 7th Legion. At first, each legatus was quickly replaced by the next until eventually a man named Valence Van Varo was given command. He was sent from the capital, but before that, he was a specialist in experimental magitech weaponry. We later discovered that he was ordered by Emperor Varus to complete a project involving anti-primal war machina, the weapons. But after the Emperor's death, he was free to employ whatever method he saw fit, and his greed for power only grew. Some even say he is planning to use the power of the weapons to lay claim to the throne. But I think there is another reason for his obsession with the weapon project. Not that he'd ever tell anyone, but he always muttered to himself, and I've been able to put the pieces together. He's jealous of you, Father. Valence Van Varo, I must admit, it was only recently that I first heard that name. Valence used his knowledge of Magitech to devise various military strategies. He was given a position in the army and quickly rose through the ranks. That was until one man stood in his way, you, Father. He was one of the candidates to lead. He was one of the candidates to lead the new 14th Legion, but that role fell to you. After that, he was assigned to serve under a far more gifted engineer, Nero, who was in charge of restoring the Ultima weapon. Valence has resented you ever since, going so far as to oppose the ideals you upheld, where you treated those who served the Empire based on merit rather than on their race or origin. Valence is adamant that pure-blooded Guardians are superior to all others. It never ceases to amaze how far some will go for the name of revenge. All that hatred festering away, nothing good could come of it. Yeah. So the marks on your body are his handiwork. Yes, to Valens and his men, we are no more than fodder for his experiments, playthings on which they can vent their frustration. Every day is filled with nothing but pain. If I had remained in garden mode, you would never have been forced to endure this abuse. It's not your fault, Father. We could have fled from Valence if we wanted to. After all, we're expendable and easily replaced. The truth is, that's exactly why we couldn't run. In saving ourselves, we would be condemning others. But if we were to stay to see the weapon project to its completion, we would gain the power to defeat Valens, and then the Empire itself, fling the world from its tyranny. That way, we might start afresh and find a place we can call home, and not just for us, but for anyone who wishes to live in peace. You would give your lives for a future you may not live to see. We took courage from your teachings, Father. The strong must lead the weak, and we would gain that strength by whatever means necessary. We will fight for the sake of those who cannot. But we knew that you'd never consent to our participation in the weapon project, which is why we couldn't turn to you for help. As the pilots, we're the ones who are able to stop Balance. We know just how powerful the weapons are. He would use them to bring the world to its knees. And his masterpiece is the worst of them all. If only I could get my hands on it, then I could save Alphonse and all of Rolt. Father, I know you and Alphonse stand on opposing sides of this conflict, but there must be some way you can help him. He may have called you our enemy before, but he never meant it. He still loves you, Father. You are everything he inspires to be. I have failed him, failed you all. But I refuse to abandon him to his fate. I will free him from Valens if it is the last thing I do. Thank you. He needs you, now more than ever. Listen, Ali. I once sought the strength to rebuild the world as I saw fit. But the ultimate weapon was born not to create, but to destroy. Alphonse must not follow in my footsteps. I know all too well where that they lead. I will do all I can to help your brother. Pray, tell me where he is. I'm sorry, I don't know where he could be. In that case, I shall have the Alliance dispatch scouts. Wherever he is, we will find him. As for you, Ellie, you must stay here and rest. Wait, you're the one who fought Rex, Rykon, and Melisandre, aren't you? We're the ones who threatened your homeland. You only did what you had to do. I have no right to ask this of you, but lend my father your strength. Save Alphonse. I know now why they call you hero. Alphonse, I'll do what I must to free you, even if it means going against father's wishes. But I have a good feeling about his new friend. Deriva, see that she has everything she needs. God. Our allies must be informed of these troubling events. May I ask you to relay this news to the troops in Gru Abania? Your loving father act may fool the others, guys, but not me. For every life you've saved, you've ended 1,000 more. Or is this your idea of redemption? Call it what you will. For all my transgressions, I believe I still have a part to play. Was I wrong to spare you that day, or will you honor your word? It seems the time has come for the Black Wolf to show his true colors. God damn it. Fuck. Leave Allie to me. Having cared for my mother for so long before being transferred away, I'd like to think I have developed suitable bedside manner. Those Ghanaian bastards are finally gone, and it's all thanks to you. My husband's dead defending our town when they first invaded, and for all the years since, it felt like he died for nothing. Now his soul might as last, at last find peace. All right. Alright, I can just talk to the resistance escort. Yes, Grabani. We recently received word of your victory over the Emerald Weapon. I expect it was another fine display of your part. Not that any of us were there to see it. For that reason, we'd be grateful if you could give us a blow-by-blow account, if you wouldn't mind. Good grief, it sounds like you had an awful lot to contend with, rather you than me. Ahem. I shall add this to our ever-growing stack of reports. Should anyone wish to review this information ahead of the next sortie? Now, if I may say so, it looks like your ordeals have taken their toll. We'll let you know if anything requires your attention. But until then, be sure to get some rest. Cutscene? Cutscene. Is it with the pedophile again? Seventh Nation Correction Chamber. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. 3 weapons, 3 pitiful displays of ineptitude. Ah! Oh, this is painful to watch. To make matters worse, one of my prime candidates, your precious sister, no less, has escaped. Ugh. And who should she go crawling to but that swine Gaius? After everything I've done for her, and this is how she repays me? as her older brother, it's your responsibility to instill some discipline in her, and you failed miserably. Well, don't you stand there, boy. Oh, of course, it's your first time, isn't it? Come along, there's no need to be shy. Okay, he does look like a pedophile. You see, something wicked has taken hold on this young man, and it's our job to cleanse his troubled spirit. It may look painful, but it's the only way, I assure you. He'll be ever so grateful, and you want him to get better, don't you? Okay, that is so creepy. Oh god. There's a good boy. Now let's try again, shall we? Burn out the bad. 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 Okay, burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. Okay, it's oh god. Oh, this is just awful. Oh, this is oh god. This is oh god. Oh god. Well done! You've all made Father proud. Very proud indeed. As for you, I thought you were a cut above the rest of the savages, but it appears I was mistaken. And since you allowed that wretched sister of yours to escape, it fall, falls to you to act as her replacement. I choose you as the next pilot, and your mission is simple: kill Gaius Van Balsar, whatever it takes. And if you so much as entertain the idea of betraying me again, I'll exterminate every last one of your kind. Like that, the vermin they are. God. Having said that, we will be forcibly initiating Oversoul using Xeno's combat data, so whatever schemes you may be hatching will never come to pass. All you need to do is sit back and let the synthetic Arcite system do the work with you as its conduct. You should thank me for allowing you to become part of my masterpiece. Your worthless existence will finally have some semblance of meaning. He. Oh my god. That's painful. Lord preparations for the Oversoul trial are complete. We awaited your orders. Splendid. There's never a dull moment around here. Now then, boys, who'd like to see something special? Come along, everyone. Father has secrets to share with you. Obstacles? That even sounds even. Oh god. I seriously want to punch him in the face. This is my chance, and it's all thanks to the sacrifices made by my dear siblings. Finally, the weapon will be mine to command. Once it has reached perfection, I will be unstoppable. First Valens, then the empire itself will fall, and we will be free at last. Father, keep Ali alive. Melisandre, Rykon, Rex, I'll see this through to the end. Oh fuck, I couldn't. Oh my god, shit, I couldn't finish. Until then, watch over me. Oh god. Oh god. So, is it ready or not? The trial sequence has been primed, sir. Then get on with it. Initiating synthetic RSite system. Loading diamond weapons simulation. What's going on? You're helping us with a little research is all. Whatever your name is, the time has come for you to contribute to the glory of Garlemald. This isn't what we agreed. You said that if I took part in the experiment, you'd let my family go. You have Xenos' data loaded, yes? Activate Oversoul and be quick about it. Understood, Lord Valness. Galvis, combat sample ready. Initiate organic core override. Oh. My body is no. If this is what it takes to protect you both, I love you. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh my god, this is horrible. Where is my prey? Organic core override complete. Xenos Yan Galvis data loaded. The subject is instinctively bound to seek out prey right from the outset. Regardless of the combat prowess it may boast, I need an obedient servant, not a ravenous beast. And now, shut it down. Deactivating synthetic RSI system. Oh, this is... How revolting, and what a mess it makes of the cockpit. Adjusting the settings and prepare for another run. Fortunately, we have the next test subject ready and waiting. Oh, you motherfucker. But sir, you agreed to release his family in exchange for his cooperation. My, never knew you had such a wonderful sense of humor. The great Valence Van Varro bargaining with savages, more fool him for trusting me in the first place. This, ugh, god damn it. I can't wait to get it, like, beat the shit out of him. What's the next one? What the fuck? Okay. That is one messed up story. I dare say, really messed up. But we will continue that story after we complete 5.51, I think? Or is it just 5.5? Yeah, I think it's 5.5. Right. We shall continue in the next episode. Till then, fare thee well.